Hello and welcome to Storytime with the Ann Arbor District Library. My name's Christopher and I'm so glad you can be with me today. Now, lots of you know how I like to begin Storytime with a little song called Clap Everybody and Say Hello. And if you don't know it now, you will by the time the song's over. Here we go. Clap everybody and say hello, say hello, say hello. Clap everybody and say hello, welcome to Storytime. Now, you know, I like to say hello in lots of languages around the world. Let's say hello in Greek. Yassas. Clap everybody and say yassas, say yassas, say yassas. Clap everybody and say yassas, welcome to Storytime. Let's say hello in Hawaiian. Aloha. Clap everybody and say aloha, say aloha, say aloha. Clap everybody and say aloha, welcome to Storytime. We've got time for one more. Let's say hello in Lithuanian. Labas. Clap everybody and say labas, say labas, say labas. Clap everybody and say labas, welcome to Storytime. Welcome everyone to Storytime. We're gonna have, long reach. We're going to have a great time today. Now, you know who comes next? We like to kick things off with, "Oh, Duke of York!" And here he is now. Oh, the grand old Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. He marched them up to the top of the hill, and he marched them down again. And when you're up, you're up. And when you're down, you're down. And when you're only halfway up, you're neither up or down. That's pretty straightforward, isn't it? I think you've got it. So we're going to pick up the pace a little. Oh, the grand old Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. He marched them up to the top of the hill, and he marched them down again. And when you're up, you're up. And when you're down, you're down. And when you're only halfway up, you're neither up or down. The grand old Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. He marched them up to the top of the hill, and he marched them down again. And when you're up, you're up. And when you're down, you're down. And when you're only halfway up, you're neither up or down. The grand old Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. He marched them up to the top of the hill, and he marched them down again. And when you're up, you're up. And when you're down, you're down. And when you're only halfway up, you're neither up or down. Super, super fast! The grand old Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. He marched them to the top of the hill, and when you're down, you're only halfway up, you're neither up or down. Good job! Did I lose you? Something tells me you could have gone even faster. Well, next time, I'm going to lose you. I'm going to go so fast I even lose myself. All right, let's find out what our stories are going to be all about today. I think today, all of our stories have something to do with a word that starts with, no, still wrong. No, that's... Oh, I had it right the first. They all have something to do with a word that starts with the letter B. Can you think of any words that start with B? Well, there's brachiosaur. Brachiosaurus starts with a B. There is bunt cake. Bunt cake starts with a B. And, you know what else? Barnacles. Barnacles start with a B, but we don't have any stories today about bunt cake, barnacles, or brachiosaurs. We do have stories all about bears. I think you're going to really enjoy them. Our first story today, it's a classic. We're going on a bear hunt by Michael Rosen and Helen Oxbury. I think you'll enjoy it. We're going on a bear hunt. We're gonna catch a big one. It's a beautiful day. We're not scared. Uh-oh, grass. long wavy grass. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. We've got to go through it. Swishy, swashy, swishy, swashy, swishy, swashy. We're going on a bear hunt. We're gonna catch a big one. It's a beautiful day. We're not scared. Uh-oh, a river. A long, cold river. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. We've got to go through it. Splash, 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 splash. We're going on a bear hunt. We're gonna catch a big one. It's a beautiful day. We're not scared. Uh-oh, mud. Thick, oozy mud. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. We've got to go through it. Squelch, squirch, squelch, squirch, squelch, squirch, squelch, squirch. We're going on a bear hunt. We're gonna catch a big one. It's a beautiful day. We're not scared. Uh-oh, a forest. A cold, dark forest. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. We've got to go through it. Stumble, trip, stumble, trip, stumble, trip. We're going on a bear hunt. We're gonna catch a big one. It's a beautiful day. We're not scared. Uh-oh, a snowstorm. A swirling, whirling snowstorm. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. We've got to go through it. Woo, 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 woo. We're going on a bear hunt. We're gonna catch a big one. It's a beautiful day. We're not scared. Uh-oh, a cave. A narrow, gloomy cave. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. We've got to go through it. What's that? One shiny wet nose, two fluffy ears, two big goggly eyes. It's a bear! Back through the snowstorm. Woo, 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 woo. Back through the forest. Stumble, trip, stumble, trip, stumble, trip. Back through the river. Splish, splash, splish, splash, splish, splash. Back through the mud. Squelch, squirt, squelch, squirch. Back through the grass. Swishy, swashy, swishy, swashy, swishy, swashy. Back to our house. Open the door. Up the stairs. We forgot to close the door. Back down the stairs. Close the door. Back up the stairs. Into bed. Under the covers. We're not going on any more bear hunts. The end. Wow. Okay. Well, great listening. I think it's just about time that we get some more energy out, as if it wasn't hot enough in here. But that's okay. Who do we like to call for getting extra energy out? Let's see. Is it Todd? No. Francis? No. Jerry? No. Who? Can you help me? Who do we call right about now? What's that? Oh, that's right. We call Ralph. Oh, Ralph! Ralph? Ralph? Where is he? Oh, hey, buddy. Hey, Ralph, how you doing? Listen, Ralph, are you ready to help me do some dancing? How about some jumping? Yeah. What do we do? We'll go swimming. I could go swimming right now. That would be wonderful. Yeah, you want to go swimming? Okay. And then I better take a sleep. Oh, yeah. I'll sleep, you nibble. Okay? Yeah. All right. How does this song go, Ralph? Oh, I remember. Oh, dance any way you want to, dance any way you please, dance any way you want to, but stop when I say freeze. Good stopping. Oh, hop any way you want to, hop any way you please, hop any way you want to, but stop when I say freeze. Hey, what would you do if I said stop in mid-hop? You'd have to come down, wouldn't you? Yeah. Oh, swim any way you want to, swim any way you please, swim any way you want to, but stop when I say freeze. Float now. Don't forget to do that. Okay. Ooh. Ralph, all that swimming and hopping and dancing has kind of tired me out. Ooh. You ready for a little nap with me? Yeah, I know what you want to do. You want to nibble on my glasses. They're barely held together as they are. So no glasses nibbling this time, okay? Sleep anywhere you want to. Sleep any way you please. Sleep any way you want to. Oh, but stop when all that yelling woke us up. All right, Ralph, I'll see you next time. Bye. Okay, we've got another great story today. It's new to Storytime. It's called Can Bears Ski? I think you're going to enjoy this. And it's by Raymond Antrobus and Polly Dunbar. I'll stand up for this. Dad Bear had a hard time waking me up in the morning. 1, the radiator shakes. 2, the bed rumbles like a large empty tummy. 3, the windows by the bed tremble. 4, Dad Bear takes one heavy step forward, the ceiling cracks. 5, my eyes snap awake. I explode out of bed. My feet hit the ground. I'm up. I'm up. I put on sky blue socks and my orange pants and yellow sweater. I like my colors loud. It's been snowing. Everything feels still. No rumbling, no trembling. It's like everything is breathing quietly. Then I feel Dad's voice. 1, banisters shake. 2, pictures wobble. 3, stairs flinch. I'm coming, I say. I gobble gobble breakfast. Dad Bear has the TV on. I can see a man in a blue snowsuit skiing fast down a slope. Dad Bear is saying something to me. I think he says, "Can bears ski?" I shrug. I'm not sure I heard him right. I eat the last of my porridge. Time for school. Dad Bear talks a lot on our way to school. I hear the crunch, crunch, crunch of the snow. Dad Bear stops and looks directly at me. Your friend was saying hello. Why did you ignore him? I didn't. Then Dad Bear asks again, "Can bears ski?" Is that really what he's asking me? Teacher Bear approaches Dad Bear. I can only hear little pieces of what they are saying. Have to sit front of class. Teacher Bear stamps on the ground. I feel the ground shake, so I look up. He is saying something to me, but I can't quite work it out. I wonder if it's, "Can bears ski?" David Bear sits next to me at lunch. He is talking a lot. Suddenly, laughter bursts out everywhere. I don't know what everyone is laughing at. He asks me a question. Can bears ski? I don't know. Shh. Whoopsie, sorry. One day, Dad Bear picks me up early. We are going to meet someone with a name I can't say. Oops. She writes her name like this. Audiologist. It's a really hard word to say. She puts headphones on my head. She wants me to put a block on the table every time I hear a sound. Then she shows us something called an audiogram. It's also a hard word to say. On the audiogram, my results are the shape of a ski slope. I imagine myself skiing down it. The audiologist asks, "Can bears ski?" After a week and a few more tests, I start hearing therapy and lip reading classes too. The audiologist gives me plastic ears called hearing aids. They feel uncomfortable at first. Everything sounds like robots. The audiologist asks, "Can you hear me?" Whoa! Is life this loud? Sometimes I get tired and sound stops making sense no matter how loud it is. Sometimes I take my hearing aids out and lose them. Guess I'm not used to them yet. Can bears ski? I still don't know how to answer that question. Dad Bear reads a story aloud. He looks directly at me. I can see his whole face and he speaks clearly. I can feel his big voice and see the words on the page, so I follow Dad Bear's finger. There is a big picture of the moon. I know what the moon is saying because I can see its whole face, and the moon is speaking clearly. "Can you hear me?" says the moon. I say bears can ski. I hope you enjoyed that. Well, we've got time for the pirate song. Are you ready? I'm sorry I am so sweaty. It's very hot today. But here's the pirate song. Maybe we can cool off with that. Oh, big breath, oh, when I was 1, I sucked my thumb on the day I went to sea. I jumped aboard a pirate ship, and the captain said to me, oh, you'll go this way, that way, forwards, backwards, over the deep blue sea. When I was 2, I tied my shoe on the day I went to sea. I jumped aboard a pirate ship, and the captain said to me, oh, you'll go this way, that way, forwards, backwards, over the deep blue sea. When I was 3, I tapped my knee on the day I went to sea. I jumped aboard a pirate ship, and the captain said to me, oh, you'll go this way, that way, forwards, backwards, over the deep blue sea. So long, I'll see you next time.